I'm Tegan Mason.
I'm Carson Hamill.
I'm Andrew Odden.
On behalf of Mason Knox Ranch.
From everyone here at Odden Charlet.
And on behalf of the Scattered Star Ranch.
From our family to yours.
From the Phillip community, I just want to say thank you.
We thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to thank you, the consumers.
We thank you for choosing beef.
Thank you for choosing beef.
Dave Haler Automotive cares, and we're open and here to serve you, our loyal customers, with free pickup and delivery of your service vehicle, or if you're in the market for something new, we've got some great incentives from Chevrolet and Buick. Shop our classic car showroom, Highway 12 Classics. Visit our newly redesigned website, give us a call, shoot us an email or a text, whatever it takes. From our floor to your door, it's that easy. Dave Haler Automotive, East Highway 12 in Webster, on the web, halerauto.com.
Hotel Bar and Grill is on Highway 12 in Webster. Comfortable, non-smoking rooms and their steakhouse and bar are open 7 days a week with the grill opening daily at 5 p.m. Daily specials and popular Wings Wednesdays with over 14 sauces with traditional bone-in or boneless wings. Thursdays feature Chislick special night and their slow-cooked prime rib is served on Friday and Saturday nights. Check them out on Facebook or call 605-345-9989 for
A membership with Sioux Valley Co-op will benefit you. Simply put, a membership with Sioux Valley Co-op is ownership. They're owned and controlled by members. No outside investors. So all of their annual revenues go back to their customers. Become a member today. You will benefit.
Sioux Valley Co-op. Your energy needs with service guaranteed.
World-class service with hometown friendliness. That's what you can expect from the staff of Haler Automotive. We sell new vehicles from both Chevrolet and Buick, along with a good selection of late-model pre-owned vehicles. And if you're looking for something a little more vintage, come take a look at our classic car showroom, Highway 12 Classics. We have a full service department, parts department, and a body shop. We're conveniently located East Highway 12 in Webster, or view all of our inventory online at halerauto.com.
For those who don't like to be still, for those with things to do and the drive to get them done, for those in search of a partner to help make it happen, there's a bank that listens, acts, and impacts all things right here. Dakota Bank. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with integrity. For banking, insurance, mortgage, and trust, Dakota Bank, here for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Insurance and Trust Services, not FDIC insured.
Paraboom's Cafe, your hometown family restaurant since 1976, going on 4 generations of quality, friendly service, always here for you and your family. We serve locally ground burger from Jorgensen's meat, never frozen and hand-pattied right here in our own kitchen. Paraboom's Cafe has our very own soup Nazi Mitch, who creates tasty, good-for-your-soul soups daily. And of course, a Paraboom's breakfast like our popular scrap pile or the famous Palmer rolls will cure any morning blues you may have, all while being treated graciously from one of our kind staff. Paraboom's Cafe. Go Bearcats!
Hi, my name is Shauna Miyake, owner of Fixed Style Funeral Service in Webster. Death is never an easy time. When you experience the loss of a loved one, you can trust us to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Our staff is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need. Fixed Style Funeral Service in Webster is and always has been locally owned and operated, serving your family since 1924. Visit our website at fixedstylefuneral.com FixStyleFuneral.com. Hi, my name is Shauna Miyatke, owner of Fixstyle Funeral Service in Webster.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Winning isn't everything. It's how you play the game that counts. If your values tell you the same, let's start a new conversation about money. At Thrivent Financial, we believe money is a tool, not a goal. Because it's not just about making more, it's about doing more. For your family, church, and community. Call Webster Thrivent Financial today at 605-345-3635.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Webster Quad. Teams, I'm Mike Wiley with Bearcats TV, and we're here to bring you this fine event. We have Webster area, Clark, Willow Lake, Kingsbury County, and Dual doing battle tonight. I don't know if anybody has a full team, so there's going to be a lot of jumping around, and stay tuned. You can also jump in and grab the doubleheader at Northwestern on Bearcats TV. We got Chase and Kevin over there, so Bearcats TV doing double duty tonight. But it's our pleasure to bring you this quad. And we'll pause for the national anthem. All right, public address announcer, athletic director Adam Mines on the microphone. Crowd's a little light, but it is what it is. Officials Curtis Huffman and Scott Gangle. North Mat's going to be Kingsbury and Webster. Kingsbury definitely has a more full lineup than the Bearcats, so we'll have to wait for all the preliminaries here, and I don't know if they're going to do introductions or what. Face-offs. Bearcats in action Saturday wrestling at the Huron Invite. Then they're off till the following Saturday where we have the region up in Britain. And they're doing the flip on the yellow mat right now. As to pick odd and even who has choice in the first period and who has to show. Sometimes that can be a big consideration, but captain's out there. Not sure what we're going to have for exhibition matches here, but we'll figure it out. And Bob and Gary on the scoreboards, probably close to 100 years of scoreboard experience between them two. And McClurg and Miller in the middle. Webster's going to be on the maroon and gold mat. And Dool and Clark Willow Lake are going to be on the yellow mat. Hopefully they make an announcement because Cooper, Palmer, and Kluckman, I thought I heard him say. And we're underway on the yellow mat. And Tacey Miller's set to go up. Takedown for Palmer. Lane Albrecht. Albrecht and Miller going at it on the maroon and gold mat. And Palmer's got Kluckman on his back. He'll have back points. And a takedown for Miller. About 1:16 left. We're down to 52 seconds left on the yellow mat. Miller got one hook in. Albright trying to duck under, get him high. Cradle. Arms out. And Miller bails out of the cradle. Right now, Albright's got hand control. Miller's back to the cradle. Still arm out, though. Gives it up looking just a tight waist and a chop, maybe a little bit of a head pry. That's the end of the first period on the yellow mat. And it's 7-0 on that mat. Tapper's out on the maroon and gold mat. And that'll end it. 2-0 lead for Miller. Albright has choice. He takes top. Blood time on the yellow mat. And we're underway in the yellow mat. Palmer's in the down position. .120 left on the maroon and gold mat. 1:42 left on the yellow mat. Escape for Palmer makes that 8-0 on the yellow mat. Albright unable to get any offense going, but Miller called for stalling. And a cradle for Palmer. He'll add back points. And gets the fall. Miller gets the escape, now leads 3-0. 44 seconds roughly left in that period. Miller straight in. Got flattened out right now. There he finally builds up. Gets the corner, keeps the arm. Only got a 1 count, got a takedown. It's a 5-0 lead. Now he's pushing over, still doesn't have the angle. There's a 2 count. Got the hooks in, kind of a honeymooner. Time is short. Albright bellies out. Oh, nice job by Miller not getting his head caught underneath. Adds 3 back points, takes an 8-0 lead. I did not hear who's wrestling right now on the duel in Clark. And we're neutral in the third on the maroon and gold mat. And they don't have weights on there. Could be Riker Gauger for duel. And I don't know for Clark. Possibly a bachelor, I'm not sure. We'll just let it go. And a takedown for duel for Albright. Makes that an 8-2 match. Miller's already been warned for stalling once. And Clark with a back points here. 35 seconds left in that one. 50 seconds left on maroon and gold mat. Miller still not getting much offense going from the bottom. Yeah. Miller warned again. 8-3, 21 seconds, 28 seconds. Miller with the reversal, but he lost that major decision right now. Out of bounds, maybe 4 seconds left. I'm not sure. He announced Clark Willow Lake open, and they took the forfeit. So, and Tacey Miller wins 10-4 on that one. Quail 32 for duel. Clark's open. And Kingsbury took a forfeit. Hayden Jorgensen coming out for the Bearcats. I'm not going to catch those forfeits, folks. And Jorgensen with a quick takedown. Blake Jennings versus Hayden Jorgensen. And out of bounds, back to the middle on the north on the maroon and gold. And a takedown after the allowed escape for Jorgensen. He lets him go again. In on a shot. Finishes with the feet in, out of bounds. They're at 152 on the yellow mat. And Jorgensen lets him go again. It's now 6-3. 8-3, 1:14 left, out of bounds, back to the middle. Lets him go again, 8-4. 2-0 on the yellow mat, Clark leading. Clark Willow Lake. Got to give the Pirates some love. No slight intended, I just have a bad memory. Out of bounds on that one, I believe. Yep.
Keep him in the middle, Ed. Keep him in the middle.
Ankle pick by Jorgensen. Spins behind. 10-4. 45 seconds left. And an escape by Duel on the yellow mat. It's 2-1. Takedown with 16 seconds left in the first. 4-1. (10-4) the score on the maroon and gold mat. We're down to about 14 seconds left in the period. And I think we got blood time or injury time on the, must be blood time, looks like. And Kingsbury takes down to start the second. Bearcats trail in the duel 6-3, but with the amount of forfeits the Bearcats are going to have, the duel's kind of a foregone conclusion. And an escape by duel. That's Jennings. Takedown out of bounds. No takedown out of bounds, I should say. Jennings with a shot. Jorgensen trying to plant that foot. And he does pull it out, spins behind. 12-5, 1:22 remains. 4-1 on the yellow mat. Clark Willow Lake lets him go. 1:50 left in the second. Jorgensen digging for an armbar. He's got one. Got a bar in the wrist. Got it turned. He's got back points. Bringing that leg around. Transitions to a half. No base up, so the points aren't awarded yet. 6-2 with 1:04 left on the yellow mat. 14-5 on maroon and gold mat. Make that 15 showing on the scoreboard. 17 seconds left. Out of bounds, fresh start. And got a head pry, whipped it over. Time was too short, no points. 15-5 going into the third. Jorgensen takes down. 27 seconds left on the yellow mat. It's 6-2 Clark. And Jorgensen kind of in a butcher's series, just hipped him over. Think he got 2 back points on that. And end of the period on the yellow mat. It's now 19-5, so a point scored for Jorgensen will make that a technical fall. About a minute left. Blood time on the maroon and gold mat. We're 6-2 on the yellow mat. 1:32 left in the third. And the score on the yellow mat, dual score is 24-18. Okay, it's now 17-6 up on the scoreboard. 19, and that'll be 21-15, so technical fall if he doesn't pin him. And 3 near fall, that's a technical fall on the maroon and gold mat. Down to 38 seconds left, 8-3 on the match score on the yellow mat. And Trey Shoemaker up for action. Don't know who he's up against. Hayden Murphy up against Trace. And Murphy in on a single, but out of bounds. Bearcats take an 8-6 lead temporarily. Forfeits are going to kill us up top. So Shoemaker with a shot. Out of bounds, back to the middle. Minute left on the maroon and gold mat, scoreless. Like to see Shoemaker get a little lower there. Those legs are long the way it is. Doing a good job of climbing back up off his hip. Needs to get heavy hips and get his hips down, though. Now he's got Murphy down on his hip, trying to spin behind. Murphy staying on top of the leg, and Shoemaker does get on top, gets a takedown. 12 seconds left in the first period. And Duel with a takedown, just under 1 minute to go in the first period at 160. End of the period, Shoemaker leads 2-0. Murphy has choice. He's taking neutral. Murphy with a shot. Shoemaker with a shot. Turn the corner. And gets the takedown. 4-0 lead, 1:30 to go in the second. And end of the first on the yellow mat. Red has the 2-0 lead. Shoemaker with a monkey tail tilt. I think he's got two. Out of bounds, he did get two. 6-0 lead. 1:03 remaining. About 44. Still a 6-0 lead for Shoemaker. 1:15 remaining on the yellow mat, a 3-0 lead. Shoemaker with arm out, cradle. Out of bounds, mat awareness. Oh, yeah. Good stop. When they're on their feet and you get an arm trap, they usually stop that, and Scott did. "14 seconds left in the second period. Shoemaker with a 6-0 lead. And end of the period. Clark in on a single. Crossface transfers to a bear hug. Hip down by Dual. 8 seconds left in the period. Shoemaker starts the third on the bottom with a 6-0 lead. And we're going to have a clasp. Good time to stop it. Make that 7-0 for Shoemaker with the technical violation. And 9-0 lead for Shoemaker here. Still working on a ball and chain, monkey tail, tilt, whatever you want to call it. Let the arm go. And gets 2 more. Now has an 11-0 lead for those back points. And a takedown for Clark makes that 2-3 with 45 seconds left. We're out of bounds on the other one. Shoemaker leading 11-0. About 44 to go in the third. An escape on the yellow mat makes that 4-2, 35, and they're neutral. And Dual gets a takedown. That's going to tie that at 4. Back points are close. We're down to 24 on Shoemaker's match. And 2 literally in the last 2 seconds of the match. And that one ends. Shoemaker wins 11-0. Now we're at 160. 170 in the south. Cannigator and Constant on the south mat.
On the north mat, for Kingsbury County,
Dylan Zell. Blaze McGregor. Big hill to climb for Blaze. Zell's a ranked wrestler in the state. And I think we got blood time. And Cannigator catches Constant on his back with a 2-0 lead. And gets a fall. $195 on the south mat now. Mahalski and Granum on the south mat. And that looks to be a 36-24 lead for Green on the south mat. And we're back to the middle on the north mat. 2-0 lead for Zell over Blaze McGregor. Arm barred over. And that's over. But Blaze, he does a nice job of fighting. He's just got to get more mature and more physical. He drew a long straw tonight against Zell. And here comes Cale Larson. And 2 points for Granum with 34 seconds left in the first on the south mat. Must have been a forfeit in there. And here comes Henry Witt. Not Caleb Clark, a senior, grabbed a quick little grab single and got a takedown. Ripping hard on halves, but Witt pulling them off. Yellow mat 2-1, 1:25 remaining in the second. Clark with both hooks in right now. Witt trying to get him high. 1 minute left. Clark kind of working a power half. Out of bounds on the maroon mat, back to the middle. 34 seconds left in the period. 2-0 lead for Clark. I think we got called, red got called for stall in there, I think. (5-1), 27 seconds left in the second on the yellow mat. Make it 5-2. Out of bounds on the maroon and gold. 26 seconds left. 2-0 lead for Clark. Thought they might. Out of bounds on the yellow mat. End of the period as well. Witt doing a good job of fighting that arm bar. 4 seconds. And Clark takes down. And Clark gets the escape. It's now 3-0, 137 remaining. And we got a clasp on the yellow mat. 1 point for Green. It's now 6-2. Grantham. And a takedown for Clark on the yellow mat right to that half again. Power half. Whoop. And a takedown. No takedown. Potentially dangerous. Get somebody with the hooks in that can ride that power half. It's just tough. Bearcats trail in the duel 12-18. But as I indicated earlier, it really doesn't matter with the amount of forfeits the Bearcats are going to throw out there. It's third period on the yellow mat, 32 seconds. It's now 6-4. As Mahalski comes around, that's a fall for Clark. You just see improvement every match with Mr. Witt. I might have called him Henry. I do that all the time. Gavin. Yeah, now Larson's coming out. Let's see who's the... Sheldon Balders. Can't be Sheldon. He's got 32 on the program. Well, whatever. And Larson with that low single gets the takedown. Looking for an angle. He's got an armbar. Wrist underneath. Scotty almost got kicked. And I think that's the end of the duel there. There's back points for Kale. Gets the fall. 18-24 in the duel, and our efficient scorekeeper cleared that off already, so I did not see the final on the other mat. .160 Cole Shoemaker. Tucker Anderson. Yeah, Cole got stuck on his hip, couldn't get up. Anderson gets the takedown. All right, let's do this. And a stack. Cole got his arm caught there, couldn't belly down. And that's a fall. Probably rattle off a couple of Kingsbury forfeits here before we see Caleb McGregor come out. And Caleb gets the forfeit. I was wanting, they have a heavyweight listed, but maybe not competing today. And that probably ends that duel. Some exhibition here. Sean Sickmiller's going to come out. Oh. Maybe Sean took the forfeit at heavyweight. Scoreboard showing 48-30. And here comes Little Larson on the south mat. Let's... And TT's going to be on the other mat, so, and I don't know who he's wrestling. Blaze Larson against somebody. I don't know who. It's a Kingsbury County kid, but I don't know who it is. Not sure what went on there with TT, but they're shaking hands, so let's go back to this. Two-0 lead for Kingsbury, 48 seconds left in the first. Larson looks a little undersized in this match. Clark and Kingsbury in South Mat. And Webster and Dual. Clark Willow Lake, I should say. And a cradle for Dual. For Kingsbury with 8 seconds left. And end of the period. Kingsbury takes a 5-0 lead. And Larson chooses neutral. And Kingsbury in on a shot. Larson didn't even get a chance to belly down. He looked to. Gave up the takedown and backs and gave up the fall. And not seeing any others. Let's thank some of these sponsors, and I think we're trying to add sponsors, and I know Live Ticket was up in the area trying to add schools, so it's quite an opportunity for a town and a school to be able to do this, and it's a pleasure for Bearcats TV to be able to do it for the Bearcats. Anyway, thank you to the sponsors.
At A&W, At A&W, it's called the original Bacon Double Cheeseburger because we invented it. You're welcome, world. 100% U.S. beef, crispy hickory smoked bacon, invented and perfected here. Not to mention, it's just better with made fresh A&W root beer. At participating restaurants, prices may vary. Tax extra.
I'm Tegan Mason.
I'm Carson Hamill.
I'm Andrew Odden.
On behalf of Mason Knox Ranch.
From everyone here at Odden Charlet.
And on behalf of the Scattered Star Ranch.
From our family to yours.
From the Phillip community, I just want to say thank you.
We thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to thank you, the consumers.
We thank you for choosing beef.
Thank you for choosing beef.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
The Galley Hotel Bar and Grill is on Highway 12 in Webster. Comfortable non-smoking rooms and their steakhouse and bar are open 7 days a week with the grill opening daily at 5 p.m. Daily specials and popular Wings Wednesdays with over 14 sauces with traditional bone-in or boneless wings. Thursdays feature Chislick special night and their slow-cooked prime rib is served on Friday and Saturday nights. Check them out on Facebook or call 605-345-9989 for reservations.
A membership with Sioux Valley Co-op will benefit you. Simply put, a membership with Sioux Valley Co-op is ownership. They're owned and controlled by members. No outside investors. So all of their annual revenues go back to their customers. Become a member today. You will benefit.
Sioux Valley Co-op. Your energy needs with service guaranteed.
World-class service with hometown friendliness. That's what you can expect from the staff of Haler Automotive. We sell new vehicles from both Chevrolet and Buick, along with a good selection of late-model pre-owned vehicles. And if you're looking for something a little more vintage, come take a look at our classic car showroom, Highway 12 Classics. We have a full service department, parts department, and a body shop. We're conveniently located East Highway 12 in Webster, or view all of our inventory online at HalerAuto.com.
For those who don't like to be still, for those with things to do and the drive to get them done, for those in search of a partner to help make it happen, there's a bank that listens, acts, and impacts all things right here. Dakota Bank. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with integrity. For banking, insurance, mortgage, and trust. Dakota Bank, here for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Insurance and Trust Services, not FDIC insured.
Paraboom's Cafe, your hometown family restaurant since 1976, going on 4 generations of quality, friendly service, always here for you and your family. We serve locally ground burger from Jorgensen's meat, never frozen and hand-pattied right here in our own kitchen. Paraboom's Cafe has our very own soup Nazi Mitch, who creates tasty, good-for-your-soul soups daily. And of course, a Paraboom's breakfast like our popular scrap pile or the famous Palmer rolls will cure any morning blues you may have, all while being treated graciously from one of our kind staff. Paraboom's Cafe. Go Bearcats!
Hi, my name is Shauna Miyake, owner of Fixed-Style Funeral Service in Webster. Death is never an easy time. When you experience the loss of a loved one, you can trust us to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Our staff is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need. Fixed-Style Funeral Service in Webster is and always has been locally owned and operated, serving your family since 1924. Visit our website at fixedstylefuneral.com. Hi, my name is Shauna Miyake, owner of Fixed-Style Funeral Service in Webster.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Winning isn't everything. It's how you play the game that counts. If your values tell you the same, let's start a new conversation about money. At Thrivent Financial, we believe money is a tool, not a goal. Because it's not just about making more, it's about doing more for your family, church, and community. Call Webster Thrivent Financial today at 605-345-3635.
At A&W, it's called the original Bacon Double Cheeseburger because we invented it. You're welcome, world. 100% U.S. beef, crispy hickory smoked bacon, invented and perfected here. Not to mention, it's just better with made fresh A&W root beer. At participating restaurants, prices may vary. Tax extra.
I'm Tegan Mason.
I'm Carson Hamill.
I'm Andrew Auden.
On behalf of Mason Knox Ranch,
From everyone here at Auden Charlet.
And on behalf of the Scattered Star Ranch,
From our family to yours.
From the Phillip community, I just want to say thank you.
We thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to thank you, the consumers.
We thank you for choosing beef.
Thank you for choosing beef.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
The Galley Hotel Bar and Grill is on Highway 12 in Webster. Comfortable non-smoking rooms and their steakhouse and bar are open 7 days a week with the grill opening daily at 5 p.m. Daily specials and popular Wings Wednesdays with over 14 sauces with traditional bone-in or boneless wings. Thursdays feature Chislick special night and their slow-cooked prime rib is served on Friday and Saturday nights. Check them out on Facebook or call 605-345-9989 for reservations.
A membership with Sioux Valley Co-op will benefit you. Simply put, a membership with Sioux Valley Co-op is ownership. They're owned and controlled by members. No outside investors. So all of their annual revenues go back to their customers. Become a member today. You will benefit.
Sioux Valley Co-op. Your energy needs with service guaranteed.
World-class service with home.
And we're back. It looks like they're doing the flips. Maroon and gold mat, it's going to be Webster area versus Dual. And on the all-yellow mat, it's Kingsbury County versus Clark Willow Lake. Both Bearcat basketball teams out of town tonight. Doubleheader at Northwestern, so good luck to the B-ballers. And the wrestling, as I said earlier, out of action till Saturday, where we head to Huron for the invite, and then they're off all week until the following Saturday for the region up in Britain, followed by the state down in Sioux Falls. And that's probably Palmer from Clark Willow Lake. Cooper Palmer and Lane Albright on the yellow mat. And Tayton Kurkowski for the Bearcats. To find it, I thought they said Dominic Kluckman. And TT in on a single. Taking it straight in. He got wizard. And Kluckman spins behind, but Kurkowski grabs a leg. Now he's on a far side single and gets broke down. Takedown for Kluckman. Takedown for Palmer on the other side. Catches the half as Albright tries to step over. And 50 seconds, there's the fall for Palmer. 1:04 remaining on the north mat, 2-0 lead for Kingsbury. Not Kingsbury, my bad, Duel. That's Kluckman. Foster and Gilligan on the yellow mat. Gilligan from Kingsbury. Down to 6 seconds left on the maroon and gold mat. And Gilligan with a nice little high crotch picked him up straight to his back. Huffman's holding two. He awards it. 1:24 remaining on the yellow mat. And start of the second. Kurkowski's on top. And I think that's a fall on the yellow mat. Kluckman with a reversal. No, escape and a takedown. 5-0 lead. Head pry gets it over. TT a little undersized for 106. Jennings and Merkel on the yellow mat, underway at 120. 1:15 remains on the maroon and gold mat. 5-0 lead for Kluckman. Down to 120 on the yellow mat. And Kluckman called for stalling. He wanted to hurry up right there. And Kluckman with a cradle. Rips it back. He's got back points. Ten seconds left. And 3 back points awarded. 8-0. Still neutral, down to 20 seconds left on the yellow mat. And to start the third, TT chooses neutral. Nice save by the ref there. Right place, right time to keep the wrestler safe. And that ends the period. Scoreless on the yellow mat. takedown for Kluckman makes that 8-0. And Webster called for stalling on the bottom. 44 seconds remain in the period. Still scoreless on the yellow mat, 1:09 remaining in the second period. Takedown for Clark, Willow Lake. Escape for Kingsbury, 45 seconds. 10-0 on the maroon and gold mat. TT hanging in there. Tapper's out. And a takedown for Kingsbury at 28 on the south mat. And that ends the period, 10-0 for Kluckman. Major decision for duel. Oof. I think it's Riker Gauger for and Tacey Miller. 3-2 red now on the yellow mat. $115 remaining on the maroon and gold. $113 remaining on the yellow one. Miller with a nice shot, changed levels. Dumps him, turns, gets the takedown. Got an arm bar. Wrist is underneath. He's got it driven over. Lost the far arm, I think. No, he got it back on that combination. And he gets the fall. Bearcats take a 6-4 lead. Down to 18 seconds in the third. Clark trailing 2-3. Not getting much offense going, though. And that ends the match. Hayden Landmark versus Hayden Jorgensen. I didn't see what he did, but Jorgensen with a quick takedown and a release. And another takedown lost the back point opportunity with a bar in the wrist. Switched to a half and a bar. Drove it over. He's got back points. And that's a fall. Canagator. And I don't know who it is for Dual, or Kingsbury, excuse me. 126, Trace. Probably Gavin Kloos, but I'll wait for Adam to make the announcement. No match at 126. Jackson Quayle. Two to one Green, 40 seconds left in the first on the yellow mat. Shoemaker's got to bring him back in and stay in bounds. Posted that 1 foot out of bounds there. Both wrestlers kind of lunging at each other. And Quayle with a takedown and a reverse cradle. I think he's got back points. He's got 2, but hasn't released the cradle yet, so. And that's a fall. And Blaze McGregor will go out. Let's see who he's wrestling against. Tucker Adkins, Blaze McGregor. Adkins with a reach single. McGregor counters with a wizard and then let it go. Gave up the takedown. It's now 10-2 for Green on the yellow mat. 32 seconds left in the second. And back to the start. McGregor down. 126 remaining. And end of the period. 10-2 lead for Clark. .52 seconds remaining on the maroon and gold mat. Right at the start of the third on the yellow mat. Clark's on top to start the third, leading 10-2. McGregor breaks the cradle, or forced Adkins to abandon it at least. "15 seconds left in the first. And that ends the period. 2-0 lead for Tucker Adkins. And we'll get a restart on the yellow mat with 57 seconds left in the third. Clark leading 10-2. To start the second, McGregor's on the bottom. McGregor doing a decent job of fighting for hand control, but not strong enough to get anything going while he's fighting for hand control. We're down to 10 seconds left, and red was just warned for stalling. And that ends the period. Two back points. 12-2 victory for Clark, Willow Lake. McGregor fronts him, gets the escape. Two to one now. Adkins in on that single. McGregor counters with a whizzer, hips him down. McGregor catches a leg, but he got extended. Adkins spins behind. "4-1 lead now with 21 seconds left in the second. Adkins will have choice. McGregor facing in, gets the escape late in the period. It's only a 2-point match right now. He'll be on top. Bratlin and Clark going at it on the yellow mat. McGregor trying to hang on that single leg, turn the corner. Adkins working a little bit of cross-face butcher. I think he was on the ankle. It's definitely a butcher. And he breaks McGregor down. Hopefully get a stalemate call here soon. And we do get a stalemate. Scoreless with 47 seconds left in the period on the yellow mat. Caution goes green. McGregor with an ankle pick trying to break Atkins down. Bearcat bench making some noise. Escape by Atkins makes that 5-2. Atkins running a front headlock. McGregor doing a good job staying square. Gets a kind of a reach. Had a little bit of a throw by there, slide by, but couldn't capitalize on it. Now Atkins just spins through the arms, gets a takedown. 7-2 lead here with time on about 10 seconds left. And 7-2 win for Atkins, but a nice match for Blaze. And Henry Witt comes out for a forfeit. Cow dang it, Gavin Witt. Apologize to Gavin. I do that all the time. Corbin Whitley from Dual. We're 18 seconds left on the yellow mat, still scoreless in the match. And that ends the period. Kale in on a single. Brings it up front, runs the pipe. Oh, look for a reverse cradle right off the bat. He's got it. And he's got back points. Took it over but didn't panic. Out of bounds. 4-0 lead for Kale, 1:05 remaining. Four-1, make it 6-1. One-0 lead now on the yellow mat. 2-1 lead with the award of that. Ends the period. Larson in trouble for a little bit, but experience, he didn't panic, came through it. Start of the second period, Larson's down to 15 seconds. Clark will hold Clark Willow Lake has some back points there. Be awarded after the situation ends. And a 5-1 lead, or 5-1 victory for Clark Willow Lake. Takedown for Larson.
At 152 on the south mat, got from Kingsbury County, Sheldon Balderston versus Gunnar Kvistad of Clark Willow Lake.
$11-2 now. 11-4 with the reversal. Cale just got a little careless there. Pushing for points. Scoreless on the yellow mat. 1:04 remains in the first. 12-4 on maroon and gold mat. 24 seconds left in the second. Nice little chain of events right there. Let that low single and then switch to a head tap, I'm going to call it, head pull, and did a low single on the other side. Did little chain wrestling. 14-4 at the end of 2. Team score, Bearcats lead 18-13, but not sure where all the forfeits are going to end up top. Dual doesn't have a lot of bigger kids. They have a couple. I don't know. It'll be close. And Larson with a double arm bar gets it turned over. And gets awarded 17-4. Down to 50-some left in the period. Looking for a monkey tail or ball and chain tilt. Nothing there. Trying to change back to an arm bar. $26. We could use some point. Yeah. There's at least a tech fall. Yeah, potentially dangerous. That'll end that one with a tech fall. $23-13. Lead for Green on that one was, and that's a fall. And I did not hear who Shoemaker's wrestling. Blatchford or Wormer? Probably Wormer. Some seconds left. Oh. That half is deep. Nothing to bridge off of. Cole tries to roll him through. Changing sides, that's tough. 16 seconds. Boy, wait, 0.6 left. Good effort. It's 25-23 for Duel right now. We'll see where all the forfeits shake out here. Two-0 lead to start the second for Kingsbury, and they're down. And 37 points for the Cardinals. Most the Bearcats can put up is 35, so. And that ends that duel. That duel's over. Let's switch to one on the yellow. Back to the middle. It's a 4-0 lead for Kingsbury. 16.2 left in the second period. when you're ready, we'll just put that on, and I'll just kind of say, tell me about track or blah, blah, blah. Whatever you want. It's, well, pole vault's starting, and you guys go to a winter one in March, so when can you start track?
It's the last Monday. I should look at the dates. See, now I should know so that don't sound bad.
Well, not right like that. You know where to look them up. That's more important. And see what you're looking for, who your feature athletes are. Because Keller's a couple-time state place winner, isn't he?
Keller hasn't placed.
What? Should be, but that's a whole nother story then.
Yeah. Now I gotta think who I'm gonna. Yeah, Emily. Oh my gosh. Do you see that?
Emily Ritt, yeah. Yep, as soon as this is over, you can put the headset on, and I'll turn you up so they can hear you. All right, and 57 seconds left. Kingsbury's going to have some back points here. Possible fall. He's a little out of position, but he gets it. That's at 160, I believe. Let's see who's coming up now. Oh, wait a second, folks. We're going to go back to 2 matches. We have little Graycheck going out there against somebody from Clark. I don't know, Clark Willow Lake. I don't know who that is. And do they have... Oh, I thought Graycheck was going to come out on that one, but Clark came out on top. Now she's got both hooks in. And Graycheck falls in. Hopefully their back points there. They're at 170 on the south mat. I didn't hear the names, but Graycheck's going to take a 3-point lead here when those back points are finally awarded. We're 46 seconds left in the first period. Ran a nice half, changed up. Run the head, yep, nice. She's got back points again. 23 seconds left. Got rolled through into a headlock. Under 10. That's tight. Ooh, that's tight. And that's the end of the period. So a back and forth first period ends in a 7-7 tie to start the second. And Clark has choice. They'll defer. Clark Willow Lake. Sorry about the Pirates again. Graycheck will take down. We have a special guest coming up between mats. Head track coach for Webster area, Brandy Gangle's going to give us her outlook on the upcoming season and tell us about pole vault can start in January and the team can start in so much. And they do a little bit of a winter season here, a couple indoor events, but that'll be Brandy's. And back points on the yellow mat. I think we have back points on the maroon mat. And 3 back points awarded to Clark Willow Lake. I think we're on injury time on the yellow mat right now. Let's jump to 1 till they're ready to go. .122 remains in the second. It's a 10-7 match. Clark Willow Lakes gets both hooks in. She's behind both arms. Now digging for a power half. Great check. Didn't wipe it off. Didn't look the other way. Gets put in danger. She's going to give up some back points. And gave up the fall. Now we're back to some forfeits on the yellow mat. Let's stay with the yellow mat because I don't know if anything else is going on the maroon and gold mat. Couple of tight duels for the Bearcats. They're just 1 or 2 athletes short of getting the victory. Without the services of Gage Baumgarn, I don't know why he's not wrestling, but Mahalski and Singray going at it at 195 on the yellow mat. Singray in a fireman's carry. Mahalski counters out. Nothing. 1:30 remains in the period. Bearcats' final duel of the evening will go against Clark Willow Lake. Coach Gangle waiting patiently. Feel free to put the headset on and talk wrestling. Hey, if I got to talk volleyball and basketball, you can talk cheer and dance. She's a cheer and dance official in the state. And actually, not being a cheer and dance person, the first time I attended it, I was absolutely blown away with the intensity and the athleticism of the girls. I wasn't prepared for that at all. You see sideline cheer, and it's nothing like cheer and dance.
It's a pretty intense 2.5.
Oh, hang on here. I got to turn you up. There you go. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a pretty intense 2.5 minutes watching what some of those girls can do for 2 minutes straight.
And then they have the other disciplines as well. On the, I don't know what they are, but on the other side, on the non-mat side.
Yeah, on the cheer side is on the mat, and then on the dance side, they've got multiple different styles of dance that they can compete in.
All right, we're down to 3 seconds left, 2-0. Clark comes back. No, still had the arm, or still had the leg, excuse me. Ends the period, 2-0 lead for Kingsbury County. We should almost go to 2 mats and watch Andy and McGregor going at it. Andy's hot. He needs to take his shirt off or sweatshirt off. And
you got to have the referee step in.
The referee chases him away, but he's, you know what, he's charged with safety, so not a bad decision. Whoop. All right, 2-0 lead, 1:30 left in the second on Mahalski and Singray. Singray's got a country boy locked up. That's tough. That's over. And I think Kingsbury will run out a couple forfeits here, receive them. Clark does have at least a heavyweight left that I know of. And nothing for Kingsbury. That might end that duel. We'll see if there's any exhibition. And at heavyweight, Clark Willow Lake gets the forfeit. But I think Kingsbury wins that duel. All right, before we go to the sponsors, let's talk track. Brandy Gango. It's February now. What, pole vault has already started or can start?
Yep, pole vault can start their preseason practice during the month of February because of the technique. They get to start a month early.
And they're jumping up in the, probably not jumping yet, but
yep,
working
they've been working
on
drills. Up at the old Roslyn gym with the old mat set that Coach Duenwald moved up there for us.
Okay, and when can the track team start?
We can start the end of this month. This month it's actually February 28th, that Monday. It's usually the first week of March.
Okay, that's because you had to do a couple early indoor meets.
Yes, we live in northeast South Dakota.
Yes, we do.
Let's be real. We're not going to see the track without snow on it until almost May. So rather than trying to schedule us into outdoor meets in poor conditions and worry about kids getting hurt, we actually have 2 indoor meets at Northern and 1 at SDSU.
Nice.
So the first 3 weeks we'll spend competing indoors, which helps us work on our training, helps us work on our form. You know, when kids are cold, they're not executing as well as they could.
May not be warming up because they want to lay in a blanket instead of getting warmed up.
Yeah.
Who are some of your seniors? Who are some of your feature athletes for the year?
Seniors, we've got quite a handful. On the girls' side, with pole vault.
Folks, I'm going to back Brandy up a little bit here. This is off the cuff. She had no preparation. I saw her standing down there and texted her to come up. So she doesn't have a list of names and wasn't prepared to do anything. So go ahead and jump in. Anyway, you said 2 indoor meets in Aberdeen and 1 in Brookings.
Yep, and 1 in Brookings. Usually that ends up being a bit of a reward for some of our, you mentioned seniors, our older athletes. The only athletes that are really ready to go that early in the season are your junior, senior athletes because they've already been through a lot of the basic work. So they can come in, they can do a few things, and they can be ready to go. Those indoor meets at Northern. So, and being a Northern alumni, I can say this: Northern's track is goofy. Normal indoor tracks are 200 meters. Northern's is 160 meters.
I actually knew that.
Yeah, it screws with our events. It makes it more difficult for the kids to visualize just what events they're doing.
Well, and if you're a miler, so many laps, it's an odder number. It can mess with your rhythm. I can understand that.
Yeah, when we break down splits for our middle distance and distance athletes, we go by 200 or 400 meter increments. 160, the math just doesn't work out as well. Luckily, my husband ran at that track for 4 years, so he's really good at it, and he can help the kids, but it's still a bit of a disadvantage for them.
Well, and you didn't run track; you jumped field.
I mostly jumped. I did long and triple jump, and I ran some short sprints, but those Northern events are really good for our field event athletes.
Okay. And what do we have for home events for track? Webster, one of the few, I'm going to say, quite small schools, we actually have FAT.
We do.
And you explain what FAT is other than looking at me.
No, this
Somebody's
makes me real
laughing
happy.
at home right now. Go ahead.
That's all right. No, this is pretty exciting for me. So fully automatic timing is the fancy stuff you see, right? It's not 8 people at the finish line with a stopwatch. It's the electronic gun that starts the time right away, and as soon as they cross the line, they can view the film.
Yeah, a high-speed camera is taking images.
Yeah, we get much more accurate results.
It's interesting on the qualifications. They have hand timing and fat timing, and they are different. So
yes, so our kids actually end up at a disadvantage with hand timing. The conversion is to round up to the nearest tenth of a second, so you lose time. And then they add the conversion factor from handheld for reaction time.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So once you start, see, that's the problem at the state level right now. They're actually looking at requiring state qualification marks to be FAT.
Ooh, that's a big jump because that's a
in the
big
works.
expense, not only for the system, but for the hardware required at the field to run it. Then I don't know this answer, but, you know, a lot of times with the wind in South Dakota, you end up swapping a handheld. How does that work with FAT?
You'd have to have the ability, like you said, the hardware at the track. To
power
switch
on the
it.
other end.
And that's that's twice the investment because now you're running Wi-Fi and electricity to two different spots on the track.
But Webster did a couple track meets last year with FAT. It is just amazing, folks.
It is wonderful. It's actually, when you have the people that know how to run it, it's much better. You get much faster results. In fact, I think that's part of why our meet last year got so big. We had 14 teams here.
Wonderful.
Yes, which is absolutely awesome, and it gets our athletes an opportunity to see a lot of different competition at our home event, and it gets a lot of interaction with the crowd. We had a lot of people at our track meet last year, and it was great. But if we've got teams looking for those FAT meets at the A and B level, you don't find that very often. You have to go to the AA level, which is difficult. So that was one thing that helped us stand out last year, and thanks to the generous donation of an alumni, we're able. I brag on that FAT system. It's pretty great.
Well, and we had donators that actually brought the communication system that put the times up on the scoreboard too. So every time we've needed funding for the facility and items in the facility, the fundraising has just been exceptional. So that's a shout out to Bearcat TV land. Brandy, what else do you want to say about Bearcat track and field?
Oh, I'm excited, but I'm always excited for track. People usually have to tell me to calm down. I try to wait till after Christmas to talk track. So now we're after Christmas, and I can start talking track, and it's my thing. It's what I do. I love it. I love getting kids excited about it. Webster actually, running is something Webster just seems to be good at.
Good.
And I love it.
Well, it gets back to, I would like to see more coaches. College coaches don't look for specialized athletes. They look for multi-sport athletes.
I tell people and other coaches all the time, gee, if only it was somebody's job to teach your athletes how to run faster.
Yes, because speed.
Slight sarcasm.
You can't coach speed. And you hear that in football, in basketball, and speed helps.
You can make anybody faster. Even if you say they're not fast, you can still make them faster than they are. They can learn. There are skills there. And stronger, we get in the weight room. Flexibility helps with strength and speed. I mean, track is one of those original all-around sports.
Way back, the football coach, the basketball coach would say to that kid, you're going out for track or you're not going to play for me.
Absolutely. It does make a difference.
So, take it out for track, Brandy, before we go to commercial. You got a minute or two to say whatever you want. Who's your staff?
I've got a pretty big staff. I think I'm blessed. We mentioned the fundraising, but I've got a lot of volunteers. As head coach, I oversee primarily the jumps, long jump, triple jump, high jump. I can't stay away from the sprints and the relays either. I like to mess with that. This year, Adam Mines, assistant coach and AD Adam Mines, is also doing throws. He's been with us actually since before me, which is great to have him there. The kids love him. Webster Bearcat alumni Jordan Bauer is going to be our sprints coach. I did not know that. Yes, we had an opening there, and he's
a recent
college
graduate with an education degree.
Yes, and he wants to be in education, and he wants to be a coach, and he's excited to see the other side. So that'll be awesome.
And he was one of the better Bearcat runners in the last 5-10 years, I'd say.
Absolutely. So those are the three official coaches. I said I'm blessed with lots of volunteers. My husband, Scott Gangle, is our middle distance and distance
And that's what
coach.
he did in college.
Yep, he ran 800s in college. We mentioned Kevin Duenwald, Cheyenne Transportation. He is our volunteer pole vault coach. He and Scott are there the most of the volunteers. They're there probably twice a week when they come to the meets.
Kevin's a lot like you. You got to kind of rein him in. He starts, it could be a bus meeting in Fargo, and he's going to talk pole vault.
Yes. I still remember that first school board meeting when he was working on the bus contract. He said, and someday I'm going to coach pole vault. And I was thinking, someday I want to be head coach, and I need to find him. So
I am, the one thing that I really like about Kevin is his goal is to have his son beat Sam Pribble's mark. So, and Sam would be the first one to help coach and back him up. So
I've talked to Sam several times since I brought pole vault back, and it's pretty exciting. That pole vault community is pretty tight knit. It's almost like the wrestling community.
I would agree with that, very much so. And kind of a unique thing in South Dakota in pole vault, we've got Olympians, more than one.
Absolutely. Chris Nilsson, actually USD alum, just broke Sam Kendrick's indoor pole vault record at 602 meters.
I did not know that.
He just joined the 6-meter club at an indoor meet in Paris, which is huge, because to break Sam Kendrick's record, who is an Olympic gold medalist, is huge. And he's actually from the Midwest, too. He's originally from Kansas City area in high school, so to see that stay in the Midwest
But that's
is
the
pretty
second
exciting.
Olympian pole vaulter from USD. The other one was?
Derek Miles, who he got fourth at the Olympics. He actually was awarded the bronze when I believe it was a Russian was stripped of his medal. So he is actually a bronze medalist coaching in South Dakota, and I've met and talked to him too, and he's a great guy, knows his stuff.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I can't miss my other two coaches because I do have other volunteers.
Go for it.
Aaron Keller, he comes about a day a week or so. He works with our hurdlers, which we only have a couple, but they're pretty talented, pretty excited. And another new one for this year is Jet Prinz.
You're kidding me.
No,
Great.
he wants to come back and help with high jump about one day a week too. So I think the team will be excited to have guys like Jordan and Jet around.
With just the energy those young guys bring, and Jet is a high energy kid. So, well, it looks like we're about to start here. Brandy Gangle, head Webster track and field coach. Glad you could come up and spend some time, folks. What a treat.
Awesome. Thank you, Mike, for the
You
time.
bet.
Our home meet is April 29th, so stop on out. We'll be there all day.
All right, folks, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Mike.
Back to wrestling. All right, let's wait for the announcement of who's wrestling. Is that TT? Tayton Kurkowski's going to head out against Clark Willow Lake. Cooper Palmer against Tayton. Ankle picked by Palmer. Albright with a takedown on the yellow mat. Leads 2-0 with 1:17 remaining in the first. Palmer with that takedown. 1:11 remaining in the first. He leads 2-0. Got an arm bar. TT's a little small for Palmer. Nice high bridge by Kurkowski. Out of bounds on the yellow mat, 2-1, 39.5 remains. And out of bounds on the maroon mat, 5-point lead for Palmer with 26 seconds left. Palmer with that double arm bar, trying to twist it around. TT doing a good job of keeping that inside shoulder up. Change sides, end the period, gets 3 more, 8-0 lead. 4-1 now at the end of the first on the yellow mat. And Tayton will start out the second period on top. You can just see the size difference in them too. Front headlock, Palmer spins behind. It's now 11-0, 6-1 on the yellow mat for Kingsbury. That's Albright. Cradle for Palmer. That'll be 14 on the maroon and gold mat. .45 seconds remaining in the second on the yellow mat. It's still 6-1 Kingsbury. We're down to about 35 seconds on the maroon and gold mat, still at 14-0 lead for Palmer. And Tapper's out on both mats. And I think Kurkowski picked top. And he bellied down. That'll end that one due to tech fall. Still 6-1 on the yellow mat, 1:45 left in the third. Tacey Miller in action at 1:13 on maroon and gold. Logan Foster, I think. And that's a fall for Kingsbury on the yellow mat. Miller straight in into a double. He got flattened out, but able to get back up. Foster actually turned the corner. Miller able to step over, get the two. Now he transferred right into an armbar. Drives it over. He's got back points. Gets the fall. We're at 120 on the yellow mat. And that's a fall for Duel on the yellow mat. Merkel versus Jorgensen on the maroon and gold mat. Quick takedown on a single ankle pick, whatever you want to call it, by Jorgensen. And he's got back points. Out of bounds, 4-0 lead. And I think we got blood time. Zell and Quayle, 132 on the yellow mat. We'll bring it back to 2 when we have to. And Quayle tries a lateral drop. Zell catches him on his back, gets back points, takedown and back points. .114 remains in the first. And we're back to action on the maroon and gold. Jorgensen with a 4-0 lead. 134 remains. Out of bounds on yellow, 5-0 lead for Zell. Out of bounds, maroon gold, back to the middle. 35 seconds remaining on the yellow mat in the first. 5-0 lead for Zell. 4-1 lead for Jorgensen with 50 seconds left in the first. Jorgensen in on a low single, change to a double. Comes out the side, gets the 2. 6-1. Reverse cradle. Gets the pin. .126. Trey Shoemaker Webster. Cannigator. .7-0 on the yellow mat, 1:30 left in the second. And a takedown for Cannigator. 1:05 remaining in the first. He ran an armbar over. And Zell gets the fall. Reverse half for Canagator. He gets the fall. Stephenson and Atkinson going at it on, and I think that Baumgarten just took a forfeit there. Looks like Blaze McGregor might take a forfeit. Two 2-0 lead for Stephenson. Yep, Blaze McGregor gets the forfeit. Gavin Witt coming out at 45. Bratland. Eight-0 lead, 31 seconds on the yellow mat. Gavin actually greatly improved, but just has a night of tough kids. And Stephenson's going to add some more back points as time expires in the first. It's going to be 11-0 to start the second. Bratland with a takedown, 50 seconds left in the first. Out of bounds on the yellow, back to the middle, 13-0 lead for Stephenson, 1:29 remaining in the second. And that's the end of the period. Witt trails 2-0. Bratland takes down. Witt still on top. Trying to work a head lever. And Bratland gets the escape. 3-0. 1:10 remaining. And that's a tech fall on the yellow mat for Stephenson. Leaping shot by Gavin Witt. Bratland staying square, breaks Witt down. Forfeit for Kingsbury on the yellow mat. And Bratland spins behind, 5-0. Bratland running that armbar hard. Witt finally give up some back points, but he's a fighter. Time is short in the period in a high bridge. And he gives up 3, but survives for the third. 8-0. 138 on the yellow mat, slide by one of the two. And Witt will start out the third on top. You gotta stay up. Stay up. Nope. Bratland able to step over that. Just a unique situation. Pinned our arm with his leg and gave up the fall. 24-17. Bearcats still in the lead. Gunnar Kvisted, Cale Larson. Rematch from years ago and weights ago. Cale up. And Duel catches Kingsbury in a headlock. 10 seconds left, gets a fall. These two have wrestled quite a bit, but it's been a couple of years and some pounds ago. Larson turns it into a scramble, comes out. He's in the better position right now, but no takedown. There he gets it because he's got the leg stepped over. Stalemate. But as soon as Kvisted got that right into that scramble, Cale throws it. And he came out on top. Caution goes against Webster. Kvisted quickly to his feet. Larson with a leg in. 40-some seconds left. And I think that's a fall for Kingsbury on the other mat. Yep. Two seconds left in the period. 170 on the yellow mat. Start the second. I didn't see who chose it, but we're neutral. Larson in on a single trying to finish. Kvistad tried almost the same thing. Larson held the high leg, got the takedown. And Kvistad's bleeding, and there's blood on the mat. But 4-0 lead for Larson. 5-0 lead. I think that's for Constant on the yellow mat. 35 seconds left. Let's jump just to the yellow mat because we don't need to watch blood time. 25 seconds left. Takedown for Kingsbury, 5-2, 19 seconds left in the first. Three seconds. 5-2 lead for Dual at the end of one. 1:15 remains in the second. Larson with a 4-0 lead over Canagator. Step through, Larson gets the trip return, builds up without getting called, builds back up I should say, but Canagator right back up. Canagator just too strong for Larson to get much going. Cross-body ride, looking for that far arm. Eleven seconds. 1 minute left in the second, still 7-2 on the yellow mat. And that ends the period. And Larson's down to start the third, leading 4-0. And an escape makes that 7-3 with 45 left. Escape for Larson makes that 5-0. Looked like a bit of a super duck maybe trying there by Canagator. Larson with the underhook in a seatbelt. Far side trip, steps across, sags out. And that's the fall for Constant. Larson trying to bring that leg forward. They're north and south now. But yeah, stalemate. Larson in the higher position, but too long. 6-2 lead. 1:02 remains. Shot, reshot. Larson on the single. Yep. Kvistad, yeah. Larson catches Kvistad trying it, but Kvistad had to try it. He was behind. And gets the fall. Jason texted me, Kvisted. Who did I say? Text me back. Gunnar Kvisted. Lead for Kingsbury. 1:14 remains in the second on the other mat. I did not hear who was Canagator. Oh my goodness. Well, at least it's a Clark Willow Lake kid. And a fall on the yellow mat. I did not catch that name of the Clark Willow Lake kid, and I don't see anything close to it in the program. And I think we're in injury time. Cole maybe got his bell rung a little bit, I'm not sure. Let's and we're back to action on the maroon and gold mat. 2-0 lead for Kingsbury on the yellow mat. 56 seconds left. Scoreless on the maroon and gold mat. Clark Willow Lake and can't believe I was saying Canagator. And Shoemaker with a takedown. Trying to break him down. Does on a far side ankle. Tried to bar up an arm but couldn't get it. 1 minute remains. Shoemaker with a 2-0 lead. Be behind the arms. Huh? 28 seconds. Out of bounds, no change, no points. 24 seconds. End of the first period, 4-1. Kingsbury on the yellow mat. And an escape by Clark Willow Lake makes it 2-1 with 8 seconds left. I think Clark Willow Lake deferred. Shoemaker takes down. Cole just kind of whipped himself into giving up back points. Referee's holding 2. Shoemaker's trying to get him high. It's getting close. Elevate your hips. Blood time. Forfeit for Kingsbury on the yellow mat. What you can't see right now, folks, is I'm shaking my head, thinking the last time Jason corrected me with Clark, I was calling them Comets, wondering why they weren't maroon. Or purple for the Willow Lake Pirates, but the mind is a terrible thing to waste. All right, we're back to action. Shoemaker gets an escape. Tied it at 3, but a takedown by Clark Willow Lake. Takes a 5-3 lead. Cole threw a little bit of a headlock. And I think we got blood time again. They must have jumped around a little bit. This says 106 on the scoreboard here on the yellow mat. All right, reset. Shoemaker's down, trails 3-5. Quick stand up and score. 32 seconds left in the second. Trails by 1. Shoemaker trying to spin behind, but Clark Willow Lake just stayed square, didn't get it. Shoemaker's on top, trailing 4-5. Shoemaker trying that snap back, but yeah, Clark Willow Lake stands up with arms trapped. 8-3 now on the yellow mat. 140 remains in the second. And Kingsbury's got a cradle and Scott's holding points. Need to get heavy hip, stay square with it. And Shoemaker bulldozes him. Kind of in a lateral drop. He gets a takedown and back points. I don't know if there was takedown because he was on top, so no takedown. .45 seconds left. He trails 4-5 on the scoreboard, but the referee's holding 3 for him. He can just stay right there if he can hold him. He gets the fall. And I think we got blood everywhere. Let's look at the rest of the week. Thursday, our girls go to TZ for a game. And Saturday, a doubleheader in Webster. Girls and boys play Leola Frederick. And the wrestlers, of course, go to Huron, as I indicated earlier. Huron might be on Bearcats TV under the Winter Warriors Live banner on Live Ticket. And that ends the duel on the other side. Let's throw this one, and we may not have a match. Yeah, you're going to see. Let's go to one mat. Comets, my goodness. Cyclones shorthanded. I know they're missing at least one that I know of, but looks like the Bearcats, regardless, are going to win the duel. Avery Nichols. I think he was out for part of the year, but recently came back, so good match for Caleb here. Jumping up to heavyweight, or 285 more correctly stated. And blood time for Clark Willow Lake. And no takedown. Nichols tried a lateral drop, and probably a little bigger lateral drop than McGregor's used to, able to counter the lateral drop, but couldn't get his own headlock, and quickly up to his feet to not give up the takedown. Down to 10 seconds in the period. Still scoreless. McGregor takes down. And we got blood time. And back to action in the second. McGregor in the down position. Immediately into a switch, scores the first points of the match. Looking for an Iowa State ride. He's got Nichols broke down. Gets the arm up on the back. Digging in for the far side. Let the arm go now, looking at a reverse cradle. Almost got rolled through, but gets to fall. We'll hang on here for a little bit, see if there is any exhibition. But the Bearcats do get a 48-24 dual victory. Well, they're shaking hands, folks, so I went through the schedule for the week for the Bearcats on behalf of Bearcats TV. I want to thank you. This is Mike Wiley from the Webster Armory. Feel free to jump on, catch the boys and girls. I don't know what point they'd be at, probably end of the girls right now, maybe start of the boys, but that's on Bearcats TV. So we are out.